Tesla just hit 150 supercharger sites in Japan. Tesla just quietly crossed a milestone that most people are going to scroll right past. But if you care about how electric vehicles actually scale in a country, this one's worth stopping for.
Tesla now has 150 supercharger locations in Japan.
Not stalls, locations. And that number is a bigger deal than it sounds. Here's the announcement in plain terms. Tesla Japan confirmed on X that its supercharger network has now reached 150 sites across the country. That's not a small footprint anymore. That's a real backbone. And the growth curve is the part that should catch your attention. 4 years ago, this network was a third of its current size. Tesla has essentially tripled its supercharger presence in Japan in just 4 years. That's not incremental expansion. That's a company treating charging infrastructure like a core product, not an afterthought. Now, the headline is 150 locations, but the number that really tells the story is the stall count. Across those 150 sites, Tesla now operates 744 individual supercharger stalls in Japan. Think about what that means practically. It's not just, there's a charger nearby. It's the ability to pull into a site and actually find an open stall, even during peak travel periods. For any fast-charging network, stall density is what separates a marketing win from something drivers can actually rely on. Japan's network is starting to look less like a pilot project and more like a genuine national system.
Tesla also marked the occasion in a very Tesla way.
Instead of rolling out a specially themed station with a custom decal, which is what the company has done for past milestones, the 150th site got something simpler, a small metal plaque installed directly on the supercharger stalls. It's a minor detail, sure, but it's a nice signal. This isn't a company staging a big spectacle for the cameras. It's treating infrastructure milestones the way a utility treats a substation upgrade. Quietly, permanently, built to last. Engagement prompt. Would you want a plaque like that at your local charging station? Or is that a bit much? Let me know below. Here's why the timing of this expansion isn't a coincidence. Tesla sales in Japan have been picking up real momentum lately. In several recent reporting periods, the Model Y has actually come out as the best-selling imported vehicle in the entire country. Not just the best-selling EV, the best-selling import, period. That's a significant claim in a market that's historically been dominated by domestic automakers like Toyota and Honda. And a growing charging network is a huge part of what makes that sales momentum sustainable. Charging anxiety is consistently one of the top reasons buyers hesitate on an EV purchase. When Tesla can point to 150 locations and 744 stalls, that hesitation starts to erode. Infrastructure and sales are feeding each other here. More chargers make the car an easier buy, and more cars on the road justify building even more chargers. Zoom out, and what you're really watching is Tesla executing the same playbook it's used everywhere else. Sell the car, then build the infrastructure fast enough that owning the car isn't a compromise. Japan is a market with dense cities, but also long-distance travel corridors between them. And that's exactly the kind of geography where a fast-charging backbone changes the calculus for road trips. With 150 locations live and more clearly on the way, Tesla isn't just selling vehicles in Japan anymore. It's building the grid-level infrastructure to support a fleet that keeps growing.
So that's the story behind the number.
150 supercharger locations, 744 stalls, tripled in 4 years, and a Model Y that's already outselling every other imported car in Japan. If you're into how energy infrastructure and EV adoption actually connect in the real world, that's exactly what this channel covers every week. Hit subscribe if you don't want to miss the next breakdown, drop a like if this one was useful, and let me know in the comments, which country do you think builds out fast charging infrastructure the smartest?